find yourself alone, riding in green fields with the sun on your face, do not be troubled, for you are in Elysium, and you're already dead!
So you know that movie Gladiator? Yeah, that one was huge. Ridley Scott really knocked it out of the park with that epic set in ancient Rome. Picture this: Russell Crowe as Maximus, a badass Roman general who gets betrayed and thrown into the gladiator pits by Joaquin Phoenix's evil emperor. It's got everything: action, drama, revenge, you name it. And guess what? The movie was a total hit. It bagged a bunch of Academy Awards, including the big one for Best Picture. People still talk about it like it's the gold standard of historical epics. And now there's a sequel in the works. Ridley Scott's not done with Maximus yet. Rumors have been floating around forever, but now it's official. Gladiator 2 is happening. And get this, they're talking about bringing Maximus back from the dead, or throwing him into some crazy supernatural battles in the afterlife. Gladiator 2 is hitting theaters on Friday, November 22nd, 2024. We're heading back to ancient Rome for another round of epic battles and drama. And hey, it's not the only big movie dropping that day. Tom Hanks and Robert Zemeckis have something cooking too with Here. Now you might be wondering if Gladiator 2 will also stream online. With the first movie raking in over $500 million at the box office, it's pretty safe to say this sequel won't skip the big screen. I mean, who wouldn't want to see those gladiator fights in all their glory? But never say never. A streaming release could still be on the cards, especially with Paramount Pictures behind the wheel. As of now, there's no trailer for Gladiator 2 floating around online, but hey, there's some exciting buzz. At Cinemacon in April 2024, lucky attendees got treated to a juicy 5-minute teaser. Sounds like it kicked off with a calm vibe, with Lucius Verus reminiscing about some intense moments from the first movie. Then, things ramped up real quick. Lucius takes center stage, showing off his skills in the Colosseum against all sorts of wild threats. Think razor-toothed monkeys and even a guy riding a rhino. Plus, there's some familiar faces making a comeback, like Lucilla and a seriously intense co-emperor. As for the plot of Gladiator 2, it seems like Gladiator 2 is keeping its plot under wraps for now, but the recent casting of Paul Mescal gives us a hint of what's to come. So remember Lucius, the young lad from the original movie who looked up to Maximus? Well, he's all grown up now, and Paul Mescal is stepping into his sandals. Lucius, if you recall, was Commodus' nephew and Lucilla's son. Despite his royal lineage, he admired Maximus' heroics in the Colosseum and decided he didn't want to be the next emperor. Instead, he wanted to be a heroic gladiator, just like Maximus. Now, with Paul Mescal playing an older Lucius, it's got us thinking, if Gladiator stays in the title, maybe Lucius has followed in Maximus' footsteps and joined the fight in the pits. But hey, until we get more details, let's just keep the excitement brewing. We don't know much about the plot, but we know a lot about the cast. As said before, Paul Mescal, who wowed audiences in Normal People and earned an Oscar nod for Aftersun, is taking the lead in Gladiator 2. Director Ridley Scott was blown away by Mescal's talent, especially after binge-watching Normal People. Barry Cohen was initially set to play Emperor Geta, but had to bow out due to scheduling conflicts. Stepping into his sandals is Fred Heschinger, known for his breakout role in The White Lotus. Emperor Geta's character is shrouded in mystery. Will he be a villainous successor to Commodus? Only time will tell. Heschinger shared his excitement about working on Gladiator 2, praising the immersive set and the electric atmosphere on camera. It's like theater meets movie magic, with every moment feeling alive and unique. It's amazing. I mean, the 8 cameras reminds me of theater because you have an entire environment that's created in camera. But I have to say, what's amazing too is when something feels alive, it feels alive in unique but connective ways. So when something's really special, what we're doing here, when you start to find a rhythm, again, if I'm lucky, I feel connected to that feeling of when I started doing plays. I've never been able to put a name to whatever that weird feeling is, but you just get a sense of it. But Paul is not the only Academy Award winner joining the cast. 2-time Academy Award winner Denzel Washington is also joining the cast, marking his return to Ridley Scott's world after 15 years since American Gangster. While the character's name remains a mystery, Scott hinted that Washington's role will represent a life forbidden to Maximus in the original film. Scott spilled some details in an interview with Total Film, revealing that Washington's character is deeply tied to the world of gladiators. He's a wealthy man who was once enslaved and branded, carrying with him a burning grudge. It sounds like we're in for some intense backstory and compelling drama with Denzel on board. And now, it does not stop there. Gladiator 2 just keeps getting better and better with its star-studded cast. Pedro Pascal, fresh off his roles in The Last of Us and The Mandalorian, is set to continue his Hollywood reign with this epic sequel. Joining him is Joseph Quinn, known for his standout performance in Stranger Things, who's making a big screen splash after his appearance in A Quiet Place Day 1. But wait, there's more. May Calamawy, who wowed audiences in Moon Knight, is bringing her talent to the forefront as the female lead in this epic saga. And guess who's back? Connie Nielsen and Derek Jacobi are reprising their roles from the first film, adding depth and familiarity to the sequel. Rumor has it Djimon Hounsou might return too. But that's not all. Lior Raz, Peter Mensah, and Matt Lucas are also joining the Gladiator 2 crew, promising even more excitement and drama in ancient Rome. With a lineup like this, it's shaping up to be one heck of a cinematic showdown. When it comes to the mastermind behind Gladiator 2, all eyes are on none other than Ridley Scott himself. This legendary director needs no introduction, with an impressive track record that includes iconic films like Alien, Blade Runner, Thelma and Louise, Black Hawk Down, The Martian, and the list goes on. With Scott at the helm, you know Gladiator 2 is in capable hands. Behind the script is David Scarpa, teaming up with Scott once again after their collaboration on All the Money in the World. With such a powerhouse duo leading the charge, Gladiator 2 is sure to be another epic journey into the heart of ancient Rome. Gladiator 2 is assembling a dream team of talent, including some familiar faces from the original film. Joining Ridley Scott are his trusted collaborators like the Academy Award-nominated cinematographer John Matheson, whose visual mastery brought the first Gladiator to life. Adding to the mix is Academy Award-nominated production designer Arthur Max, who crafted the stunning world of ancient Rome in the original film. And let's not forget Academy Award-winning costume designer Janty Yates, whose impeccable designs helped transport audiences back in time. As for the filming of Gladiator 2, it kicked off in June 2023, with the picturesque landscapes of Morocco serving as the primary backdrop. The production also ventured to Malta and the UK for additional shooting locations. Fans got a tantalizing sneak peek behind the scenes when Morocco's Minister of Culture, Mohammed Mehdi Ben Said, shared glimpses of the highly anticipated sequel. In June, Collider treated us to exclusive photos from the set, showcasing construction of the colossal Colosseum, a pivotal setting in the film. However, production hit a snag in July due to the SAG-AFTRA strikes, putting a temporary halt to filming. But as soon as the strike ended in early November 2023, Gladiator 2 was one of the first titles to leap back into action. They were keen to ensure Pedro Pascal's schedule aligned smoothly with filming The Last of Us Season 2. Finally, after months of anticipation and delays, filming wrapped up on January 17. It's been quite the journey from the announcement of Paul Mescal's starring role to the conclusion of filming, but now we're one step closer to experiencing the epic saga of Gladiator 2. Well, that's it for today. For now, make sure that you like our video, subscribe to the channel to get updated, and do not forget to hit the bell icon to never miss an update. Thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you at the next one.